y'all. Welcome back. This is your host, Demetria Carter, on the Meetup for FloTrack. I have Niesha Burgher here today. You are a queen of the 200, NCAA number 2, number 3 all-time in Jamaica indoor 200. You have your school record, Paris Olympics semi-finalist, and you were the first woman athlete, to three-peat at your conference's indoor 200 meter. And then you also briefly held the world lead with the 22.39. Welcome. I'm so happy to have you here. How are you feeling?
Hey, thank you for having me. I'm good. I'm happy.
I love that. So after you ran that 22.3, I believe it was Valentine's Day weekend, how did that moment feel to you to kind of like briefly hold that world lead?
Well, the moment I was just super happy knowing. Well, I would say knowing what I was doing in practice. I know that time was gonna come, so I was not like, "Ooh, you run 22.3," because I know it was there. So I would just say I was just happy to show the world what I can do. That's the main part.
Yeah. And you did just that. You put like your name everywhere. I know we posted a graphic, all the things. And you've kind of established yourself as a top sprinter. You haven't lost this indoor season yet in 2025. So what adjustments, if any, did you make coming off of Paris Olympics into this 2025 outdoor season, mentally or
Well,
physically?
Well, I was just saying, knowing the season I had last year, making even the Paris Olympic team, like I was ranked 12 overall in the two. So, knowing what I had last year, I I would say I had the same focus, knowing that I could do better. So I just gave the same focus that I had last year, knowing like I'm 12 in the world, so why can't I be the first in the world? Or like that was my mindset.
I love that. And then I'm assuming you've always had this mindset. What was your entry into the sprint space and how did you gravitate towards the 200? Did the 200 choose you? What was that process like?
Well, I would say, well, like competing back in Jamaica, my favorite event is the 200. Like, I ate the 100 meter. I prefer to run the 4 over the 1. That's how bad it is. That may be
That's
so
concerning,
crazy.
but okay.
Yeah, that may be so crazy, but I just love the 200 meter. Like, that's been my favorite event since, like, while running.
Awesome. And then, so I'm assuming since you don't prefer the 100, is it like block starts or what is it about the 100
I
that
just
you,
think it's super technical. And just like, I
it is?
don't think I like anything that's really technical. It's just like, I hate sprinting. So it's just like, I prefer to do longer workouts. I hate
Yeah.
short workouts. So it's just like, I think a lot of times I overthink, but I just ate anything that's really technical though. That's me.
No, so I'm similar in this way. So the 60, I don't like the 60 because there's too short of a time to make a mistake, and those mistakes matter because
Yes,
it's,
I agree with you. Like, I
yeah,
ate
there's
running
no
the 60
time to
meter too.
fix anything.
Yes. Yes. I ate
Yeah.
running that 60 meter too.
Yeah. And then for the 200, do you feel the curve or the straightaway is kind of like your strongest? I know there's two curves indoor, but where do you feel like you kind of make your move?
Good
Ooh, or do
question.
you just run and just
I just
sprint?
run to be honest, but I would say I ate the last curve. I think I
Okay.
prefer like the first curve going in that transition, but that last curve, especially when the bank is super high, like I'm scared. Like going
Yeah.
down, sometimes I'm like, ooh, the speed coming down. I'm like, I'm gonna fall. Like, yeah, I would say I prefer the first transition.
Okay. Yeah, no, you're right. It gets a little wobbly sometimes. You got to stay underneath yourself. And then I need to know, do you warm up with headphones or anything? Like are you a music type of person or
Like
no?
it depends. A lot of
Okay.
times I had headphones on, but I'm not listening to no music. Really, I just
Oh,
don't want anybody talking to me in practice or in competition.
I respect that. No, I like it's the illusion that I'm busy, don't talk to me. And if you do talk, you don't think I can hear you.
Yes, that's right.
And then what's your mindset going into NCAAs? What are you hoping to achieve for not only yourself, but your team, your coach?
Well, I'll say the ultimate goal. Knowing this is my last, like, it's gonna be my last indoor meet. Like, I mean, running collegiately. So, of course, the aim is to win. My mindset is just like, I like stay focused. Been doing the same thing I doing been doing all season. Like, and just show up.
Awesome. I'm excited. Do you have any pre-meet rituals or anything that you do or anything you keep the same?
I talk to my mom and my dad and my sister and like
Okay.
people that's close to me. That's the only thing I do. I mean, I pray. I do pray. Like I pray every day, and that's just it.
Awesome. If when you go out and win, let me know if there's like a Bible verse you read so then I can read that same Bible verse
I
just so
will
I can get all the
definitely.
good vibes. And then it's March, it's Women's History Month. So in honor of like all the women who have kind of transformed and broken barriers within track and field, do you have a woman in track and field that you kind of look up to and why?
I think I have more than one. So
Name
I
them.
remember while growing up in Jamaica when I was smaller, I just remember I always used to talk about Merly Naughty. Like I think my aunt got a video of me saying I want to be like her. I wish I could find that video. And then while in high school, I always liked Sharika Jackson because I really wanted to do the 400. Then I like Elaine Thompson also. So I would say those are my three that I really look up to. I say, and I just like their work ethic, what they have done, and like I said, when I was smaller, I just growing up watching like all those three athletes. I was like, yeah, I think I can do it too.
I love that. And you keep talking about this 400. You think your coach might put you in the open four come outdoor season?
The crazy thing is, I like the 400, but I just don't think I know how to run it. That's the thing. But I do run the open four sometimes. Like my first meet indoor, it was an open four, and I always run on a 4x4. So it's just like I don't have a problem running the four.
I like that. That's I'm not gonna lie. A lot of athletes 4x4 come. It depends, but most athletes 4x4 comes there, and if they're alternate or not like on the A team, they're like, please don't choose me. But I love
Oh
that
yeah,
you're
I
like,
do agree with you, but I don't have a problem running the 4x4.
I like that. I like that attitude. That's nice to see, especially in this sport. I love that. And then I do have one more to end this with. Track and field has a lot of hot takes. I have hot takes myself. What is your track and field hot take?
Ooh, I'm a sprinter, but I hate sprint workouts. Like
Mm,
anything that has to do with short sprint, I don't like. Like I'll do them, of course, but if you want a workout to take me out, just give me like 150s or 120s. If you give me like 350s, 450s, I'm good. But 120, yes, I'm out. I'm down.
that's funny. What's your hardest workout that you've had in college?
I would say sprint flow sprint 150s.
Mm.
Yes, that
I
was.
want you to know what's so funny. I love that workout.
Uh,
I'm
no,
like,
I hate
spike
that.
me up. Give me a 150. We're good.
Like sprint flow sprint, that's the worst workout for me. Like I remember that workout. Like I haven't recovered since 2 days. Like sprint, anything has to do with sprint, now you should know. I do it, of course. I made the time, of course, but after to recover, it's hard for me.
I feel that. I mean, sprinting's tough on your body. Well, I'm looking forward to watching you compete. I'm so excited I got to talk with you, and thank you.
Okay, thank you. Bye.